Oh, I'm Shay Mooney,
And I'm Jessie Dillon.
and this is BMI's How I Wrote That Song.
We all went over to Jordan's house, and I remember Dan Smyers came into the room with this song idea, and all of us were like into it in love, and we're feeling it. And we all talked about the classic, keep it simple, stupid. Like, good love is supposed to be simple. And I feel like we did just that day.
First of all, that was elegant, beautifully said, Jessie Joe. It is hard when you're writing a song like this because Dan had that idea for 10,000 hours. And, I think he got the idea, obviously, from the book that, says it takes 10,000 hours to truly kind of, learn something fully. And we tried to apply that, to love because it takes work. And, when you're in a relationship, everybody knows that it's not just, all right, you get in there and it's just, everything is perfect always. You don't have to work at it at all. And to kind of, relay that message of, it takes hard work. And whether it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm going to love you. And I remember when we came up with that hook, I don't remember who exactly had the full, if it's 10,000 hours of the rest of my life, I'm going to love you. But it was really kind of a cool moment because we weren't quite sure how to fully make a song like 10,000 hours work. Cause that's that's not a very like singer-songwriter, like, oh yeah, 10,000 hours, that'll be perfect.
I know.
So it was kind of, it was cool to be
mathy.
Yeah, it's very, very mathy. So it was cool to be able to, there's always a moment in the writer's room when everyone kind of looks at each other of like, that was the missing piece. So
we're on the path now.
Yeah. I mean, it was a crazy journey for this song. We had written, the song obviously in Nashville, and we've known Justin for a while now. We have a mutual friend and manager in Scooter. And so it was we've known him for a while now. I guess it's been, I don't know what year it is, but I know that it's been a while, probably about, 8 years or so since we've known Justin. And, at the very beginning, obviously we hadn't had any hits yet. So, to try to, be like, man, we should do a song together didn't quite make sense at that point. And since we got to this, that point in our career where it was like, man, this would be a really cool opportunity for both of us to do a song with Justin, and it'd be good for him as well. And we had this song and we're just like, man, this kind of reminds me of early Justin Bieber a little bit. It has elements, how Dan wanted to produce it and stuff. So we kind of just shot our shot thinking, what's the worst that he can do is say no. We shot over an email to him and was just like, hey man, we love this song and would love for you to be a part of it. And we got a response back and like immediately, and he loved the song and wanted to jump on it.
I think this will always be one of my favorite moments and stories of my career. We were all, not on purpose, in New York on the same nights. And the guys, Dan and Shay, texted me and were like, hey, we saw you were in New York. Let's all meet up. We want to play you something. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, did they record 10,000 hours? This is crazy. I'm excited. So we all meet up, have some drinks. And then the guys are like, hey, let's go back to the hotel so we can play you something. So I'm sitting in this hotel room. Dan and Shay are like, so someone else is singing on this song. And I was like, oh my God, who? Justin Bieber. I was like, that's hilarious. You guys are so funny. So funny tonight. They're like, no, we're serious. He's singing on the song. He's like, no, he's not. And then Dan just drops the headphones on my head and I start crying. Shay's videoing me. We're all going crazy, losing our mind. It was the most magical, coolest, most thoughtful thing of you guys too. I felt like a little girl. I mean, not only is it incredible to have a song with Dan and Shay, but then the added element of Justin Bieber, your brain kind of just explodes. I mean, mine still does. It still feels a little surreal, to be honest.
It still feels like it does feel very surreal because I think in our world of Nashville, we're all just, at the core of it, we're all really good friends. And we just, the world of kind of pop stars and that whole world of like actors and stuff, we're not in LA. And so it's such like a dream world to us. And it is still like a very awe-inspiring moment of being like, oh my God, like this is crazy. One more point about this song and, the reason that this is amazing that it's winning a pop award, being out of Nashville. And it shows you just how universal, first of all, music is, but country music and kind of the direction that it's going. And how incredible it is that such a simple concept in our minds of, we can overthink everything a lot of times and be like, man, we have to have a song that, it's the Bluebird moment. It has to be like,
yes,
this is going to be the chair or, the dance and all these like, oh my God moments. And I think that in the end, simplicity and just a simple truth always connects, no matter, whether you're from Tennessee to Arkansas to California to Beijing. I mean, it doesn't, people in China were listening to the song by the hundreds of millions, and it's just like a crazy concept for us because we wrote it here in Nashville, but it's a very unifying thing to think about when you think that this simple concept of love and caring for somebody and, wanting to know about where they came from and, just saying that no matter how long it takes, I'm going to love you. That is not that's not a background. It's not a political view. It's not a race. It's not anything. It's a concept that every single person on planet Earth can connect with. And that's a very, very powerful thing. And I think it's something to always keep in mind for us while writing songs of, about how simple is going to always be the way to just, tell a simple truth. And, it's country music, 3 chords and the truth. And this is what that song was. Might have been 4 chords. I'm not 100% sure, but it was 4 chords and a lot of truth. So it's amazing to see what this song has done. So I'm very, very proud to be a part of it with you guys. Me
too. And thank you so much, BMI, for this award.
Yes.
For having us.
It's incredible. I was talking so much, I forgot while we were here. I thought we were just calling each other, just reminiscing.
We are.
But very, very thankful. Much. Thank you, BMI.